All right, first off, let's go over here and check out our scanners. We have IVF was leading, then CDIO from yesterday came up, it's up 33%. EVTV is up 12%. BJDX is up 12%. So not any super strong ones out here. Probably going to have a Freaky Friday where something pops during the intraday. Let's jump over here to the 1 minute. This BJDX is in fourth place right now, up 11%. Went from 190 up here to 245, but huge wicks on this one. Then we have EVTV, one move up here to 216 and kind of fading back towards two or under $2. IVF has pretty much given back everything that it had. Went all the way up to 134s and now it's back under the 198s. And then CDIO is the leader in volume. It's almost 10 million shares traded this morning. A high side of 317. And CDIO was moving yesterday. So this is kind of like I don't know if this is going to be a continuation there or how it is, or is this just, more participation because of how much it moved yesterday. Yesterday it went from 124 all the way to 285. Today it's again is up. We'll see how it does under this pre-market high here of 317. Little bit of a downtrend there. See how that does. All in all, we're looking uh okay on the day. Made any moves or seen. And this is Friday, so a lot of times we do see things that pop up midday on Fridays. Like pre-market could be dead, and then all of a sudden, boom, something moving crazy. Yeah, CDIO is looking like it's finding a struggle point around the $3. $3 flat. Here on the news reports, we have NVIDIA is moving in on Intel and AMD's home turf. NVIDIA is getting into the CPU server market, and that could be trouble for Intel and AMD. Okay, let's see that over is U.S. attack on Iran could send oil prices surging at various time for Trump. Um, Egg prices have plummeted. That's great news for consumers and a crisis for farmers. Trump ally ties up with Trump ally ties up with Russia's Novatech natural gas in Alaska. Walmart, Warner Brothers still going at it. Bitcoin, the biggest risk. Let me look at what Bitcoin. Come here, Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin still is trading within this previously traded range here. Not peaked down through the 58,000s yet. So how far it's gonna go? Definitely roll on down. We shall see. CDIO reached 10 million shares traded. We need to see if it's going to get another pump. Is it going to drying up here or what? The point of control is at 298 right now. Not sure what it wants to do here. Our biggest gainer is 32%. Now, there may be something under 75 cents, but I won't see that until it pops over 75. But for right now, things over 75 cents that are getting volume, CDIO is that thing. Let me go see if they have any shelf registrations on it. CDIO. CDIO, no shelf registrations. All right, going on down there, big move down on CDIO, right to this previous little point, 288s. Going to continue to push. How is this 1 minute going to close? It's now up 29%. So now our biggest gainer is 29%. Wow. In the small cap, in the micro caps. EIO gonna do? Are you going to so we have this ATR high was down here like the 250, so that's 40 cents away. But we had this previous breakout level of 290 that is struggling to hold up here. Almost 11 million shares traded. Two ninety, getting another bounce here at this 290, but that is in an overall downtrend. So, you know, it'll have to work its way all the way back up to $3 just to break. Low of this little war zone was 286, but it is a lower low. We'll see how this 286 holds here. Good morning, Donnell. We're out here looking around, you know, watching CDIO get beat up. I see another one called EDHL. EDHL just popped up. Let me see, it's up 28%, $4.31. Does not have any kind of news. Last news was on the 9th. But EDHL up 25%. I'm not sure what this thing is moving for, but it's moving. So yesterday it closed at 339, 39 somewhere down here, and it's now popped up high of 562 today. And it's coming up to 1 million shares very quickly too. It is getting some kind of liquidity. We'll see where it wants to go. It's up only 30% too. So a lot of 30% movers today. Top side of 564. Doing a little. Let me go see what EDHL is, or does it have any recent news here? Eventbrite, isn't that like the schedule for events and things like that? Eventbrite, yeah, that's it. Go check the float on this EDHL. Oh, this isn't the one. Everbright, never mind. I thought that was Eventbrite. Everbright Digital Holding, together with its subsidiaries, provides marketing solutions. This is a Hong Kong-based company. 7 full-time employees. The industry is advertising and agency. Okay, so this is not Eventbrite, Everbright, right? And they are making a nice round trip right on back down to the trenches. Up now only 14%. Wow. All right, CDIO, again, it did not pass this 286, but it's still in a pretty clear downtrend until it breaks. It's gonna have to break what, 307, 307-ish, get through there and hold it. At $3 is definitely a problem. 11 million shares traded on it. There's quite a little bit of size sitting behind that $3, like right around the three, like 3 to 305. There was a size there. So let's see if they get knocked out of the way at 305. I'm looking over here on the numbers over here on the ladder here. Right back into this where the previous little stop point was. Big break under three is going to be a lot of weakness. Big break over like three, I'll say 310 is going to be a big breakout for this. Right, so that's $3 test right there. So 297 was the low of that 1 minute. Continue to bounce right on that right under that $3 whole dollar level now. So a break of 304 will be a break of this third peak here, 304, and then up here to the downtrend, which is 307. So about 3 cents maybe, unless it just rips straight through this 307. Everything is making round trips right now, though. But we had another one, Gibbo, come up here and back down to 5%. Olox, OLOX, not really looking tradable. What was that? Gibbo, Gibbo. One that was looking real bullish. Oh, EVTV. Okay, EVTV. EVTV was one that was on the notes. Fall out of Bitcoin right here. Back from February 4th, EVTV vehicles advanced into execution phase of on-site engineering validation and modular AI power infrastructure initiative, AZIO or AZIO AI. They got a purchase from AZIO for 28 of their units, and they will retain maintenance rights and things like that. So they'll get in and maintain those systems. But I don't know. Let me just go see the exact news. It is news on today though. Says AZIO receives first ASIC purchase order and advances infrastructure validation initiative in collaboration with EVTV. A little bit of collaboration news, but it is a purchase. But see, got 6 million shares on it. I guess people remember it from earlier in the month, so they're jumping on it. Huge size right there to $2. Man, I know they're gonna be able to eat through that. Let's see. They hit a high of 217, then a lower high at 212s, up 16%. CDIO still holding right there at $3, but it has the most volume on the day. So more people seem to be watching this TV channel. A break of 305s, and then up here to this little downtrend 306 through that. That's gonna be bullish right there. Let's see. Gonna have to hold that. Wow, it got attacked hard off that level. Very hard attack right there, back under 3. Go wait. All right, so this one has 30 seconds until the close of this candle, but has proven that there's some type of respect for this downtrend here. Big push down off of that level. The bottom last low was 286, so it has about 10, right around a little bit over 10 cents to fall from to there. That was kind of a big rejection on the 1 minute right there. Battling over that 3. Then we got EVTV over here still struggling on the $2 whole dollar level. It has somewhat of a downtrend as well. 8 cents away from this double bottom here on the 1 minute hit at 191. Not sure how well that's gonna hold. A lot of these 1 minute time frames, you see a double bottom like this, it could break and then just regain it because it's such a small time frame. So the larger the time frame, the more they really hold when it comes to double bottoms, triple bottoms, and things like that. But with this, I wouldn't trust just being like, oh yeah, this is the bottom because it could slip a little bit and pop back up. The TV kind of losing that momentum there. Had that nice upward momentum at first, so see if it tries the 286 drop again. All right, CDIO be kind of an unnatural move if it jumped all the way back up here to 308s from here. Well, I guess it's just 8 cents. All right, so still within the downtrend, popped up. Bottom of this was 297. Let's start to try to walk through this trend here. A little tapsy there. See how this candle closes. Got about 30 seconds left on this candle. And just repeatedly showing some type of respect for this trend. But it has not broken to those lower lows. So low of this one was 296, low of this one is 286, about 10 cents of difference. If it keeps trying this one of these times, it's gonna end up blowing out. Got 12 million shares traded on it. All right, so can it start to eat through this 305 level? Break of 296 is going to be showing a lot of weakness here. And so a little pop down there, not a break. Pop down there and pop back up. 30 seconds left on this candle. All right, so did get a higher low right there. Let's see if it stays above that 297. Now it needs to break over 304s. Start to hold that level up. I'm looking on my other screen at the 5 and the 15 minute. 15 minute kind of looks a little crowded. 5 minute, it's got some wicks as well. Let me just show you what I'm looking at here. This is the 15 minute. 15 minute looking a little crowded. This is what I'm talking about. So not looking super bullish here. Um, but has a top up here right around the 308s. And let me go to the 5 minute. 5 minute, see that it's really been struggling at this 305 level, and now it looks like it's making a move down to that 296 and below. All right, let's jump back over to the 1 minute. I'm looking at all of these time frames. I'm not just looking at the 1 minute, of course. Kind of just going back and forth, right to left. It has 13 million shares. The only thing right now that has over 10 million that's above 75 cents and it's even some volume. Slipping on down there. So 295. That low point was a 286 there. Okay. Getting back to this to the downtrend here. Let's see if it holds this downtrend. Pretty big move up to the 305s. And the pop out would be over the 308s at this point. Let's see if it can get up. So get that 308. It needs to show that kind of respect for that downtrend. See if it can go ahead and pop. Yep, there's 308s. Okay. Pretty good motion. And now that it's breaking out, the shorts are probably in some type of panic mode. So the top of this is 310. Top of this is 370. Woo. You're backpedaling quick, huh? 14 million shares traded. Big move up to 316. Big move down back to this 304. Now we want to see it start to respect this trend as a support instead of a resistance. It needs to start staying above this level of 304s. Yeah, I'm still holding a GXAI. I got it at 140 and it hasn't really done anything. It's just sitting there still. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what it wants to do today. Like it's literally not receiving any volume. It's got 80,000 shares on it right now at 140. So I don't know. I may end up selling it today or whatnot, but it may be a freaky move. I don't know. I didn't trade in pre-market. I had GIX from yesterday. I got into GIX yesterday. Like at midday, actually, I think. Got in at 140 and it just never really did anything else. Okay, so CDIO just not really showing a whole bunch of respect to this trend. Kind of got over it, came back through it. I was thinking it was just gonna go real bullish over here, but this was a lower high here. Popped up to 316, and the top was 317. Kind of got punched in the mouth a little bit, just a little bit. But it is getting more and more crowded on the 15 minute. Over here to the this. Yeah, I don't like none of that. That looks like it can go red at any second. But 299 right there. Like, ooh, ooh. Okay. Well, don't like this. I don't like CDIO, man. Something's wrong with that thing. All right, EVTV was our only other one that was kind of moving upward, but now it's trading like a barcode. Really don't like that. So have to see what else comes up. Open was a larger float one. Open door looks like whoa. Open went from 457 up here to 549. I don't know if it has any news. Let me see. Update open door technologies Q4 loss. Open door shares rise after fourth quarter revenue beats expectations. Open door surges. Okay, so this is earnings. Door. It is up 18%. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. That's how Fridays are, though. Like everything gets you shook up during pre-market, and then boom, something just up 100% during intraday with no catalyst. Sometimes either no catalyst or maybe like some vague catalyst or something like that, but it's just up. Just haven't identified what that thing is yet. Oh, let me go back. All right, so this one is continue to slip down. Low of this one was 290, so 5 cents away from the 290. It really tried to get through that downtrend, but was not able to. Gave it a very honest try. The market NQ is absolutely dumping. All right, so let's look over here at the market. So NQ was in a downtrend, big move down here to the 24,000s, moving down to a previous low at 24,749. So getting close to that previous low on the NQ, but still in an overall kind of uptrend consolidation. So previous low was 24,449. Still above that, but definitely a kind of a big move down on the day. We'll see how that continues to play. I don't know if you all even watch the NQ or the overall market to see if it's dumping or what kind of reactions are happening in it. But some of these small caps, when the market is dumping, they do their best because they're going against the whole market. And they're like the market's dumping and it's up, 112%, 200%. It's like, how? How is this even possible? And then on a Friday, it'll be without catalyst. Market's dumping and it's just straight up nonsense. Straight through the ceiling. All right. Well, for now, I don't know what's gonna happen. Things that usually, if there is like better catalyst on a Friday during pre-market, it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up, and it's probably gonna be the only thing moving. And CDIO is kind of that thing, but it already made such a big move on yesterday. I'm not sure it'll be able to do that on a 2 day run. You know, again, it is staying under that trend for sure. Right under that trend. And the point of control that has received so much volume in here was the $3. At 299, 298, $3 level, that red line is received so much trading here. And a bottom of 293 on this last little dip. See what a breakdown of that 293 looks like. Okay, 292. Can it go ahead and break down to 290s, or is it gonna hold that up? I don't know who's buying this, but somebody is keeping it from absolutely slashing down here. Or maybe they're just preparing their short position. I don't know. Because the market goes where the liquidity is. So if there are a lot of shorts in here, sure, it'll stay up and it'll paddle around here, get all of them filled, and then boom, get on down. Same thing when some of these stocks go low and they go low and they stay flat, giving some buyers some time to make those nice decisions to see if they can get a rip. That could be the case, but there are a lot of factors with that catalyst and all of that stuff. Does it even have a reason for buyers to be building up a position down there? 15 million shares traded on this one. Not seeing anything else hit that scan just yet. The lowest volume thing I have up here is CISS with 200,000 shares traded. So whatever is down there is either not over 75 cents or it's under 200,000 shares traded, which is very low volume. With the NQ going down like this on Friday, though, most of the times it seems like Friday is kind of like a chill out day for the overall market. Not a A lot of people are done doing the big pushes, taking the big risk from Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday it's kind of like, yeah, it looks like it's gonna dump, but I think it's gonna consolidate. And then on Monday morning when they wake up and read the news, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to do X, Y, Z, and then we'll see the next real push to the next levels. UVTV back over the two, but still in that kind of barcode formation. So again, holding up again, let's see, 290s and still has an upside. But even if it does break this, I mean, look how far it has to go, 316 to try to break out of this high. So right now, $3 is that where that trend is coming down to. A little bit lower low there, right at the 290s. Very choppy stock here. 90 direct contact. We're going to see a slash down. It's only 4 cents away from that 86. Market making a new low. Wait, no, I don't know. Definitely making a new low. 290 held, so it's got the point of control at 299 and then a bottom here at 290. Kind of seems like one of those that at the open it'll do a pop up here and then get crammed back into the earth, kind of going flat, and then it'll have a nice little sell off at the open. Seems like that. May not be true. We'll see. Now it's not even getting enough volume to do proper trading. Looks like it's starting to just have these little spitballs out here, not really moving bar to bar. Let me go see IVF. Anything getting some proper trading where it's actually no barcode. Everything else is just barcoding. All right. Well, I've seen enough on this morning. I'm going to definitely continue to work. I don't know if I'm gonna be surveying, but during the day, I just feel like there's gonna be a Freaky Friday. I don't know what's gonna pop up. I don't know where it's gonna pop up, but Friday's just something about them, man. Something about them, especially when the market's going down. Something wants to defy gravity and go up. Doesn't mean it's gonna stay up, but it might go up quick and come down quick. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. About 15 minutes until 8 o'clock, and then 30 minutes until the open. I am not willing to sit around and look at this stuff. Anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in. And as always, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.